Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Michael Zakshevsky. I'm the Communications Director here at UNIQLO in the United States. I'm joined here today, very fortunate to be joined here today by Mr. Jim Moore.
Hey, Michael.
How are you? It's been years.
It's been years,
It's
right?
been forever, yes.
Reunited.
Exactly. We are really fortunate to have Jim here today with us. We'll be running through our entire fall-winter collection, or most of our fall-winter collection, and the edit and the looks that Jim has pulled together will hopefully give you some inspiration for this season ahead. But with that, I want to have Jim say a few words about himself and where he's been.
I have been in Brooklyn. No, I have been traveling a little bit with, actually traveling with Roger Federer, who's an ambassador for UNIQLO.
That's right.
And
That's
someone
right.
that I style. So I don't know if you guys know, but I was at GQ magazine for 4 decades. Don't do the math. Please don't do the math. And now I'm a freelance consultant and a stylist, and Roger's one of my favorite people, and UNIQLO gets to be one of his clients also. So I know the brand very well. I've been wearing the brand for many, many years, and I really love it.
And we're really fortunate again to have Jim here with us today. I mean, UNIQLO provides the building blocks for anyone's wardrobe, everyone's essentials, so sometimes that could be a little bit overwhelming. So it's great to have somebody that's an expert come in and help us sort of, build some looks that, again, will give you some inspiration for the season ahead. And we'll show you a full range of outfits on 2 of our models. But before we do that, I kind of want to ask what Jim's wearing.
You know what? I was hoping you would say that because I'm wearing who am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing UNIQLO.
Oh, really?
And I want to know who you're wearing. So I'm really, really loving this jacket. This is new for the season. You can actually buy this today. It's called the work jacket. So anyone who knows me knows that I'm happiest when I'm working, and I'm happiest when I am doing things like this, or I am in a retail establishment like UNIQLO, or I am on a set styling clothes. So this will be my new work jacket. As far as this turtleneck, I would say I probably have 10 or 12 of them at home. This is the UNIQLO.
Your staple.
It's my staple.
Yeah.
It's the go-to. And it's the perfect black cashmere turtleneck, black jeans, which are slim fit with a little stretch. And yeah, I always go dark, but I like to have a little style, so UNIQLO provides me with that.
And can I ask you how tall you are and actually what size you're wearing?
I am 6'3" or 6'4", somewhere around there, and I'm an XL in the top, yeah.
Nice.
Let's talk about what you're wearing.
What I'm wearing.
I love this plaid shirt.
I mean, this is my staple. Anyone that knows me or comes to the office, I'm always either in a work shirt or a good flannel. This is a beautiful flannel. It's brushed cotton, so it's super, super soft. And it's a Pima t-shirt. They come in like 15 different colors at the store.
Fantastic.
And also slim fit jeans. They have a little stretch in them. Always wear these. Everyone knows that I have 7 pairs. I actually number them from 1 to 7 for days of the week. A little sad.
That's pretty. True. No, that's cool. You actually do with a Sharpie?
Yeah, every single pair is numbered.
So today's is Tuesday?
Today is Tuesday.
Can you show it? No, I'm just kidding.
Later.
So I want to understand the whole t-shirt, undershirt, untucked, because I find that UNIQLO shirts are perfect tucked, but also untucked because they're not too long.
Exactly.
Right? I know.
And for a guy my height, I'm not super tall. I'm 5'10", so this is like, it works perfectly. I love it. So.
And I like the monochromatic feel. So he has a pattern, but it's called the Black Watch plaid, so it's a little bit subtle. And then you've got the blue t-shirt and the jeans. So it really is monochromatic, but it's got a little pattern there.
I have to get dressed up for the man himself today.
Well, I didn't want to get too chilly, so I put my work jacket on, and I really love it. So great to be with you, Michael.
Likewise, I appreciate it.
It's gonna be fun.
Enough about us. We're here for you guys. Thank you so much again for tuning in. I know there's a few of you joining, a ton of you joining in on our social channels, both in Canada. We have our friends up north. Hello.
Canada. Hi, exactly. Toronto. All my friends up there.
But also on our live station channel, uniqlo.com. So if you want the full experience, we really would encourage you to transfer over what you're looking at, whatever screen you're looking at, and go to your desktop or mobile at uniqlo.com so you could actually follow along, and you better shop because a lot of these things are going to go fast and they're awesome. So with that, I think we are going to start.
I'm so excited. I want to go shopping. Can I shop during this?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's the whole point.
Okay,
One more note. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot. Some of the items that we are showing today are being previewed, so they'll be available after today's show because they're just simply not in stores yet. So in order to do that, you need to be on the UNIQLO.com website, have an account, or be an app member. So if you don't have the app downloaded yet, get in there, right?
Yeah.
And some of the perks, you get to get free access and preview access to some of the pieces you're going to see.
So cool, all of North America. So one of my favorite things that I would do at the end, I put out a book a couple years ago and I went on tour to a bunch of cities around the world, and my favorite thing was at the end I took questions. So it was a Q&A.
Yeah.
So we're actually doing a Q&A here also. So as we go, you can tell us what's on your mind, you know? You can chat with us. You can do it live. You can ask us questions about what we're wearing or what the models are wearing, or personal no, you can't ask personal questions. That's too much. But we do know that Michael's jeans say Tuesday on the inside of them. So.
Exactly, at least today.
Exactly. So no, I'm excited. Let's ask us questions. You know, we want to answer your questions. That'll be fun.
And with that, we'll get straight to the looks, and our first model will be Kyle.
Kyle, come on down. We're gonna have a seat.
Yes,
but you
we have a lot
sit.
to talk about.
Yeah.
So Kyle, how tall are you, and what sizes are you wearing?
I am 6'3", and I'm wearing medium.
Okay.
Okay, that's the most important question of the day, because now we know we have a template, and someone buying this coat who's either smaller or larger will know that this is a medium. So
Right.
That's
Exactly.
great. Are you going to ask that every time?
We will, just so we know what the fits and different, of the pieces actually vary.
I love that.
So.
Okay. First of all, you're going to hear my favorite look like 25 times today, but I love this jacket so much, and it's somewhere between a jacket and a coat, and I have a name for it, and I'm wondering if Kyle knows what that name is.
A taxi coat?
It's a taxi coat.
Taxi coat.
Now, I know not everybody takes taxis. I take taxis, I take Ubers, but this coat is perfect for getting in and out of a car, a train, anywhere. It's just the perfect length, and the fact that it's got down in it, the fact that it's quilted, it's kind of that hybrid between a top coat and a down jacket. And also, I just want to mention something like respect the down coat. This is a very tailored down coat that looks super cool, with obviously a hoodie underneath it, but here we've dressed it up quite a bit, and we've done the pale gray lamb's wool sweater underneath with the denim shirt. We've done the gray trousers and the white sneakers. The baseball cap is in wool. These are all things that you're going to want for fall, and they're all things that are going to go together. But this coat is really a showstopper.
I just want to mention a few things from the UNIQLO side specifically, that this coat's actually launching in later August, so later this month. But some really, really important points to point out is it's water repellent, it's air insulated, so it'll really, really keep you warm. But with a lot of things being uncertain in the economy right now, I think you can't go wrong. This coat's $129.
Wow.
So
wow.
it's
129.
a steal. I mean, not even for being, affordable. The construction and the craftsmanship that go into all of these pieces is second to none. And this is what, attracts me to UNIQLO, but I'm sure, for you as well.
Now, what other colors does this come in?
It'll be in black, in brown, and then this olive color that you see here, which is, I think, some of the themes that we'll see later throughout the show. So it's those beautiful earth tones.
Definitely. And you were, off camera a while ago, you were asking me, like, what's my process for putting clothes together?
Yeah.
And I think you guys showed me, like, 10 racks of those amazing clothes. But, I would go to the pieces that I really gravitated to, or the pieces that I thought, like, a guy or a girl should really grab for the season. And this is one of those coats that it goes really well over casual, or it goes well over something a little bit dressier. So you could take off, in the morning to go to a baseball game, and then you could have a date night later and take the coat off, and you're perfectly suited for that. So I think it's, instinctually things just kind of gravitate to me. And when I saw this, I thought, this color is very cool. It reminds me a little bit of a camel coat, but it's done in down. So it has a little traditional element to it, but it's still like super high.
Good line, right? It's not too
Great
bulky,
line to
not
it.
crazy. There's one other thing you mentioned earlier, and that was the fit of the sweater. Kyle, can you take off
Yeah, let's
your
take that
jacket? I
off.
just want Jim to give his fine-tuned eye on this. I got this.
Okay. So this is the lamb's wool sweater. Were you saying it's a washed lamb's wool?
I made a mistake. This is
Okay.
not a washed lamb's wool.
All
This is
right,
traditional.
Don't wash this lamb's wool sweater. But you're going to want to have this lamb's wool sweater because look at the fit on it. I think so many times when we buy a wool sweater, we think it's going to be really baggy. We think it's going to be, something maybe our dad or our grandfather wore, but it's like this is nice and trim. And this kind of pearl gray color is the color to have. It looks great on every skin tone. It looks great with everything. And it's somewhere between an earth tone and a neutral.
Yeah.
So it has a modern look to it. And I love the way it pairs right into that denim shirt. And, that's one of my musts is like whatever the shirt is underneath the sweater, it should be contrasted. So it should either be a little bit darker like this denim shirt, or it should be lighter like a white shirt. You can also just wear a t-shirt under that if you want.
I mean, but the great thing is too, these sweaters are going to become available in 8 different colors.
That's incredible.
So grab and go items. It's
That is so
100%
good.
lamb's wool. You really, really can't go wrong.
Wow.
So, awesome.
And what's the price of this?
The sweater?
Yeah.
Ladies, go back. I'm sorry, I missed this. It's actually $49.90.
49 for sort of $50. You
Yeah.
have this sweater, and I know the quality because I wear these cashmere turtlenecks. The quality is so great. You're going to have this for years and years.
Yeah.
And I just love the line of it. I love the color. It's really, believe it or not, it's really hard to find this pale gray out there, and it goes with everything. What should we know about these pants? Because I love the fit of them.
The pants, elastic waist,
Yeah.
adjustable. So
cool
on
is
the
that?
go, whether you're working from home or, like you said, going to a baseball game, hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
It's like your to-go pant anywhere you want to go. So it's a staple.
Fantastic.
They're easy.
Fantastic. I love the kind of elephant gray color. It's got 2 back pockets, which is kind of a rule for me. I don't understand pants that just have 1 back pocket, because I think you want your phone in one, you want your wallet in the other. So
Utility.
super practical, but also very stylish.
Also, one quick note,
Yes.
the cap has UV protection technology in it. So not only does it look cool, but it actually helps you block from the rays of the sun. So
Really great.
great point there.
It's a great look.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks,
I'm giving you
Kyle.
back your
Grab
jacket.
coat.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Go hail a taxi.
Hannah.
There's Hannah. How's it going?
Hannah, can you let us know how tall are you and what sizes you're wearing?
I'm a 5'10" and I'm wearing size small.
Okay.
So Hannah is stunning, by the way. We just shot a lookbook right before this.
We did.
And I
We
think
did.
both Kyle and Hannah, we were getting their pictures in probably 4 minutes because they were just hitting their mark and working the clothes. But I think it has a lot to do with Hannah, but it also has to do with how well these clothes fit and how comfortable they are.
We're going to pop this
And
collar a little
let's
bit too.
keep that popped. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you, Michael. See, Michael's a stylist. And what I like about this is, again, respect the down, respect the fleece. So I think we see a lot of fleece out there. We've never really seen it in a full-length coat
Yeah.
like this. And I think, look at how elegant this is. This could stand up against any of the high designers in Milan. It has that kind of slightly cocoon shape to it. It's super cozy. And, tell us a little bit of some of the details, Michael, that people might want to know.
Well, you just hit the nail on the head in saying that people have not seen this before. People have not seen this before at UNIQLO either.
Right.
This is a new style that's being launched at the end of August. It is a windproof fleece. There is a really, really light layer of technology that lives between the inner layer and the outer layer that actually makes this fully windproof. So it'll really protect you against the elements. So it could be genuinely worn as an outerwear piece. Super fluffy. It's incredibly comfortable. Hannah, how do you feel?
It feels very, very warm and I kid you not, it's the softest thing.
So there'll be 5 windproof fleeces, new windproof fleeces launched this fall winter. This being one of them, this sort of longer version. So, and the way
it's
you
somewhere between a sweater and a coat. It's
Yeah.
just really got that, and it's really chic. I think whenever I think about putting looks together, I think of there being an ease to them.
Yeah.
And I love when things have a little bit of a chicness to them. They can be casual and they can be sporty, but you should always dress up a little bit more than the person next to you. And I
Right.
think this coat does it, especially when she's wearing the ribbed turtleneck and the beautiful gray pants.
But I was going to say, the gray pants make this such a beautiful, sleek look.
Yes,
and I think this is
absolutely.
what the touch that you've put on a lot of these looks is like the menswear element.
It's all
It's
here.
beautiful.
It's all at UNIQLO. And You know, the gray pant, I'm going to call this out as like the nucleus of your fall wardrobe. You've got to have a gray pant. There's tons of them here at UNIQLO. There's pleated ones, there's flat front. This one sits a little bit high on the hips, which I think is great, and tapers down. You'll see a men's one later that's a little bit more of a utility pant. But I think this perfect gray, it's really the perfect shade of gray that just looks great with everything. Love gray and beige together, and then the sneakers keep it sporty.
And then two other elements I want to mention about the pant. It's wrinkle resistant, which is awesome, which makes it incredibly easy to take care of. It has two-way stretch for comfort. So again, whether you're commuting, and a lot of people are even biking to work a lot of the time, yeah, it's still
true.
You know, somewhere out.
City bikes.
But yeah, I mean, it's a great versatile piece that I think could be incorporated into anybody's wardrobe.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Hannah's going to jump on a bike.
Hannah.
Wear your helmet.
I will, of course.
Got my dad voice.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
Thank you.
And we have our
Come
friend
on in,
Kyle
Kyle.
again.
Welcome
Hello,
back.
Guys, thank you.
Kyle,
Looking
again,
sharp.
how tall are you and what sizes are you wearing?
I am 6'3" and medium.
Great.
Okay. So this really caught my eye because
Yeah.
I'm sure I haven't seen this at UNIQLO before.
You
and that's
haven't.
another thing about UNIQLO. I think a lot of guys go into the store and they see it as this giant emporium of amazing things.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that it's not always the same things every season. Even the turtleneck will change a little bit. But you can find so many new things each season. And I think, like, don't you have at least, you know, 8 or 10 drops a year where you just constantly adding
It's
newness
constant.
to
It's
the store?
constant. Yeah, and it's
So-
depending on the delivery. So
Yes.
there's always something new. And
I think
to
the
explore.
next time we meet, we're going to meet in the store, and we're literally going to, like, you know,
Do a how-to
shop
series.
and do a how-to.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to hold you to that.
Cool.
This cardigan is great because you could call it a shacket, you could call it a shawl cardigan. It's got this really interesting neckline that kind of dresses it up right away. Gives it a little bit of a geezer look, but still cool. And I love these side entry pockets, which, you know, makes it comfortable. Guys love pockets. And I teamed it, I kind of call this my new earth tone mix. I think sometimes earth tones can get a little bit sallow or a little bit sad, but not when you have this beautiful UNIQLO palette, which combines the chocolate brown pinwheel corduroy
Yeah.
and the plaid shirt. So again, it has a little bit of a matching look, but more of a modern, monochromatic way. But this sweater is incredible. I want to hear all the bells and whistles about
Yeah,
this
this sweater, it's actually going to be a new offering for us for fall winter.
Nice.
And it's made out of our souffle yarn. So it sort of feels like, or would appear to be, this like itchy fabrication, but it's so soft to the touch. It's awesome.
We used to call that boiled wool. I don't know if that's the same thing, but this is much softer than that.
Good to know. I need to
Yeah.
research that.
Souffle sounds
Souffle,
better.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a souffle.
And we actually created it based on our customer feedback. We pride ourselves on that at UNIQLO. So we have an entire team called Voice of Customer, where we listen to and get feedback from all of our customers and improve our products on a seasonal basis based on the feedback that we receive. And this is
great.
one of those pieces that we were able to create. I sort of like what you said about, you know, the coloration. I'm wearing the same exact flannel in a different color, but the flannel is actually available in 20 different colors.
20.
20.
20 different plaids or 20 different?
20 different plaids. So you could go in and pick and choose. It's like a candy
incredible.
store. It's
like a
awesome.
candy store. I gravitated right to this one because I had never seen this mix before. Usually you see a plaid in, you know, red and navy
Yeah.
and kind of classic in a way. And this is a classic plaid, but it's a coloration that really feels modern.
And then one other thing I wanted to mention, and these corduroy pants, typically cord tends to be a little bit stiff of a material.
Yes.
This actually has a two-way stretch, which is really comfortable. Kyle, do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah?
Cords with a stretch. Now that is a stretch.
Right?
No, that is fantastic. And what's the waistline? That's more, is there a drawstring in there or is it just a,
There is a drawstring.
there is, right?
Yeah,
How cool is that?
that's amazing.
But it has a very tailored waistband, so you could wear this with a belt or without. I also like the idea of, you know, the shirt tucked in, you know.
Right.
And I like the idea that it's this kind of tawny brown mix, which just looks so good and so contemporary.
And then just for totality, the entire look, if you were to buy it as you see it,
Yeah.
costs you under $200. It's $159. I mean,
Wow.
tax excluded, but I mean, it's amazing.
Wait, 159 for the sweater?
No, all of it together.
159, the whole thing,
The whole thing.
top to bottom.
Yep.
That's incredible.
So, Kyle, Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Thank you, Kyle.
We have Hannah.
Here she is.
Hello again, guys.
Love it. Love it.
Hannah, remind us of your height and what sizes you're wearing.
I'm 5'10", and I'm wearing size small.
Great.
So this is kind of, this mirrors a little bit what Kyle had on insofar as this monochromatic
Yeah.
look. So first of all, we should talk about the overall trend, which is this idea of like, I want to look like I borrowed my friend or my boyfriend or my girlfriend's clothes,
Yeah.
right? So this has a little bit of a boyfriend look to it. It's a man-tailored blazer, and you offer in a range of sizes. So even though it's probably in the men's department, it could be great for a woman as well. And this is a herringbone. You have to kind of get close to it, but you can see this incredible, like brown and brown herringbone. And one thing I like to do is do kind of a mismatched suit. So the pants are the same color as the jacket, but they're different fabrics.
Textures, right? You're playing
Textures,
on that,
exactly.
yeah.
So you create this kind of new suit that's not really, doesn't feel formal, doesn't
Right.
feel businessy. And then an Oxford cloth shirt is eternal, is forever. Every man and woman should have one, but I just love this kind of pale bubblegum pink one that you do. And the way it plays off that brown, I think is great. And the fact that the cuffs stick out a little bit, and it's a little oversized, and it feels like
Yeah.
it's a little bit mannish, really gives the whole outfit a lot of attitude.
And it's so playful too, with a little bit of the flare in that pant
Beautiful.
too. It just
Beautiful.
plays so nicely on the proportions. I want to mention to everybody that's tuning in that this jacket is not available quite yet. It'll be available in early September. The Oxford shirt is. It's a staple of ours, and it's available in 5 colors. So grab them as you go for yourselves, for your boyfriends, for whoever might want one. And the cords too, those will be available in early September as well. So you're getting a bit of a sneak peek of what's to come, but I love this look.
I love this look, and I love the little flare, and I think
Yeah.
I like how it offsets the blazer. And
Beautiful.
something that you just said, which I think is important, is whether the clothes are available now or whether they're available in a couple of weeks, is even though, you know, it's still hot out, it's going to turn any second, right?
Right.
So I'm always telling, especially guys, because a lot of the guys are my clients more than women, but for everybody, if you see it, you should buy it, because a lot of those things can transition. You can still
Right.
wear this tweed jacket with white pants when it gets a little cool in September, but then you'll have your tweed jacket. You don't have to go looking for one.
And you're ready to go.
And you're ready to go. You don't have to go looking for it when it's maybe not in the stores anymore in October and November.
Right.
So buy early, and especially at these prices, you can get this tweed jacket in a couple colors.
And do it at UNIQLO.com. Make sure you join the app or download the app and do it on our website, so you're able to pin your products and save them to your wish list.
$169 for the entire look.
For this, yes,
For
exactly.
the entire look. A tweed blazer, flared corduroy pants, Oxford cloth shirt. And just to show you a few more details about the blazer, it's got all these man-tailored details, like the flap pockets. And Hannah, if you turn around, you can see it's got the center vent. So all those menswear, you know, details, those sartorial details are built right into it. So you're really getting incredible value, and you're getting a beautiful piece good that's going to last you a long time.
Awesome. Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before we bring out Kyle,
Yes.
I just want to remind everybody to please send in your questions. Are you chatting us through? As I
Are you
mentioned
asking
that,
questions?
let me see if anyone has been answering questions, just to make
They
sure
want to
that
know what you had for breakfast this morning, Michael.
a green smoothie, because I knew I was going to be on
Nice.
camera with you.
Okay. Wow. Maybe I shouldn't have had bacon and eggs.
Uh-oh.
No, I didn't have bacon and eggs.
We do have one question.
Okay.
Brian from Long Island.
Okay. Go
Is-
Long Island.
Go Long Island.
Brian, this is for you.
How short should pants be hemmed for a guy?
Well, that's a good question, because some of us like them a little bit longer and some of us like a little bit shorter. I feel like there's a perfect moment where the pant just hits the sneaker or hits the shoe perfectly, and there's not a big break to it. You can see if you decide to go sockless or have a sock, that's where it's gonna look the best. Now, there's so many things you can do now. In a way, it makes all the rules a little bit harder, because you see guys and girls in short pants, you see them in long, kind of stacked, slouchy pants. So a lot of it is personal style, but I think if you're looking for the definitive length of the pant, it is right to the top of the shoe. And talking about hemming a pair of pants, I just learned this.
Today.
You might want to spill the beans, but
I'll-
I heard this, I was like,
I know, I couldn't believe you
"Holy
didn't
cow."
know. I'm like avid Uniqlo shopper.
Cannot believe this.
But we offer free hemming.
Free hemming at
Free hemming on
UNIQLO.
pants. So whether it's online or in store, you get your trousers, we'll hem them for you.
You're getting this incredible value when you buy a pair of pants, and then you get them hemmed for free. So how long does someone have to wait for the hemming?
Depending on what time you drop the pants off or when you order, it's typically under 24-hour turnaround.
That's
so
incredible.
It's awesome.
That's
It's
great.
a really great service.
Okay. I'm going to bring all my pants. No, I'm not going to do
Nice.
that. But I'm going to remember that, and I'm going to tell all my friends that they have to do that. So
Please
that's
do.
a good tip for Brian from Long Island, so he can come to UNIQLO, buy his pants, and then hem them accordingly.
One other question I had for you.
Yes.
What was your process of styling these looks?
Well, my process is always kind of similar. I kind of go through the racks of clothes. You so politely left me alone with the 10 racks, and I kind of graze the racks, and I will always go gravitate to things that I think are new, or that I think that are exciting, or things I haven't seen, or maybe something like a turtleneck that looks good on everything. And I'll probably get the 10 racks down to like a really meaty 2 racks. And then from there, I'm going to just start building the looks. But when I see a piece like that beautiful blazer or the down jacket you're about to see, I know pretty much how I'm going to put it together. And it's just, I think it's just the training I've had, and it's just, I'm a pretty curious person, and I think you need to be if you're in this business. So as the pieces start coming together on the racks, they start to speak to me.
And tell a story, right?
And they tell a story. So this story was, I've always been saying, I've said it to Roger Federer from the very beginning, I say it to everyone, that UNIQLO is a place where you can dress head to toe. It is a place where you can go in and get some socks and a black t-shirt and a beautiful down jacket, but you can dress head to toe. So when I saw the clothes and when I saw this like incredibly robust bounty of assortment, I thought, this is a chance to really kind of amp up the style quota, and you had everything here, and that's what makes it easy. So the process was really letting the clothes speak to you, and
It was fun.
making them modern, And this next look is,
Yes.
I can talk
One
to
of our
it.
favorites. Hey,
Yes.
come back out.
Thank you.
Again, sir, how tall are you and what sizes are you wearing?
I'm 6'3" and I'm wearing medium.
Awesome.
Fantastic. So this is a perfect segue from what you just asked, Michael,
Yeah.
because I love this jacket. It's a new jacket for you. I love the fact that it's this matte gray color, but here we're starting to talk about monochromatic. So, you might say like, oh, I've got a lot of down jackets in my fall arsenal. Do I really need another one? Well, yes, you do. You always need a new jacket. You gotta, that's what it's all about. And especially jackets, because I feel we're having a lot of our conversation on the streets. We're having a lot of our conversations in the lobby of buildings, or, even more so than offices these days. So when I saw this jacket, I was like, this is very sophisticated, much more sophisticated than people think. Yes, this could work on a ski slope. This could work running errands on a weekend, but I really wanted to elevate it into a cool modern look. So what's the best way to do that? Handle it in a very monochromatic way. So from the cap to the sweater to the sneakers, let's play this pale gray thing, which I'm just loving this season. And then let's throw it off with this beautiful pair of brown cotton chinos that are very skinny and cool. And then underneath is that white Oxford.
Yeah.
We saw Hannah in the pink one. This is the white one. But overall, I feel I was just really excited about elevating the attitude of a down jacket and to show guys that they can wear a down jacket for all occasions.
But it's also because it looks so modern. It's such a sleek line.
Yes.
And part of that has to do with the fact that it's our seamless down parka.
Seamless. Can you explain that?
There's no stitching in between the pieces of where the
that's
down is.
amazing. Yes,
So that also
yes.
adds to its functionality, which makes it even more insulated, much warmer.
Fantastic.
It's also got a 3D cut, meaning it has a little bit of additional room underneath here,
Beautiful.
underneath the armhole, so you move a little bit more freely.
Great. And Kyle, if you just turn around, everybody can see that seaming on the back. This is called the yoke of the jacket.
Yeah.
And I just love that there's this curved detailing, which to your point makes it much more modern.
And then you also have this new padded portion added to the neckline, which keeps
Yes.
your neck a little bit warmer, which is amazing.
So this is, if you had to say like, top 10 UNIQLO things of all time, it's this gray crew neck sweatshirt.
I mean,
So-
everyone has them.
Everyone has them, but it's really hard to find this perfect gray.
Yeah.
So it's a little warm, it's a little cool, but it doesn't feel overly athletic.
Right.
But it still pays homage to an athletic sweatshirt. It's not too long, it's not too big. It's, if you could wear it
Right.
under a sport coat, the tweed sport coat that Hannah had on, you could put this underneath because it's slim cut enough. So that is, you know, all these pieces are elevating each other, but if you pull them apart, they're all very sporty and easy to wear in any other combination. But I love it this way.
And then team and gang, whoever's tuning in, I just want to mention that this coat will not be available till September. So you're getting a first look, but you got to check it out. Sleeveless down parka.
September, right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
Yeah. Set your alarm.
And then the one other element I wanted to talk about are these pants. They're currently available right now. They are a staple for UNIQLO. They're ultra skinny stretch color jeans. Sorry, I blanked on that for a second. But they're awesome. They're really, really flexible. There's a ton of stretch in them, incredibly comfortable. So again, for guys on the go, this is the pant to sort of live in. Again, biking, whether you're running around, going to the office, it looks really chic, nice slim line, but also really, really functional.
That's so cool. I'm a stickler for proportion, and if something's a little bit bigger on top, I'm going to want to put a slimmer pant with it. So that was an impetus for putting this look together, and vice versa. If you're going for a wide leg pant, which is certainly in vogue right now, go for a little bit more of a slim cut top.
So it's not looking too crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah. Kyle, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kyle.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Hannah up next. Welcome back.
She's back.
She's back.
She's looking beautiful.
Yes. Hannah, remind us of your height and what sizes you're wearing.
I'm 5'10" and I'm wearing a small.
Great.
Hannah is looking incredible in this look. So this is another example of wearing UNIQLO head to toe and it looking, you know, super high end.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the vest that keeps giving, right? Every season.
I mean, ULD, you cannot go wrong. It's our staple. It's what we are known for. It packs into a little pouch. Everyone should have one. If you don't have one already, I mean, come and grab a few additional colors. I mean, it's the UNIQLO staple.
It's the best. I wear mine like on the airplane underneath a jacket like
Well, I've
this.
seen you wear it even underneath a suit jacket.
Under
also.
suit jacket,
Yeah.
I love it. We're actually going to see an homage to that look a little
Yeah.
bit later on. But this vest is super versatile. And then as I was going through the racks, I saw this beautiful, you know, pinky mauve long sleeve rib T-shirt, and then I saw this beautiful knife pleated skirt. So in addition to loving the two ivories together and loving the fact that I wanted to go a little bit more sporty with this knife pleated skirt, not go too elegant with it, I also was noticing something that was getting me excited is all the lines that are going on. So you have all these vertical lines with the knife pleating, and then you have all these horizontal lines with the box pleating of the vest. So this is something that Hannah could wear, you know, with sneakers when she's like hanging out with her friends, and she can put a pair of boots or heels on and go right into the evening.
Go for it.
Yeah, but I love all these pale colors together.
One other element I wanted to mention about this vest specifically, we're always looking to perfect our ULD. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes. What's a ULD for the people out there?
Ultralight down.
Ultralight down. Okay.
And the reason it's called ultralight down
I'm
is,
calling it ULD from now on.
right?
Yeah,
It's easier.
that's it. I'm never going back.
But what makes it really special is there is no sort of packaging that the down is put into and then put into the jacket. It's the down itself.
Right into the nylon.
Right into the nylon, which
Incredible.
makes it all that much lighter.
Yeah.
We've also added a matte finish to the vest and the ULD this season, which also gives it an anti-static functionality.
Really? That's incredible.
Which is a bit of a secret that isn't, you know, available to the naked eye, but an important sort of element to call out for everyone who's watching.
That's important to talk about because you have the kind of, I don't know, the wet look nylon. Yeah. Which I still really love, and you have, you know.
We have a few shiny ones.
You have full shiny ones, but it's great to have the option. And I think the fact that this is matte, it does make it look even more expensive and makes it, you know, yes, great as a layering piece, but something you can wear on its own. Yeah. Especially with this really elegant skirt.
One other thing, sorry. It's like, it's all the beauty's in the detail and the devil's in the detail. But this is also a Heat Tech ribbed turtleneck. And Heat Tech is also a really, really important product category for us. And it's also one of the ones that we're most known for here at UNIQLO. So it actually helps keep in your body heat and keep you warm. So it could be an underlayer, and like you're wearing right now, just a beautiful fashion piece on its own. So
Well,
really
you
functional.
made Heat Tech in very interesting colors. Like
Yeah.
I wear the Heat Tech t-shirts in the winter. As soon as it gets cold, it goes under every turtleneck, goes under everything. And I love it. But the fact that you're now making it in these beautiful fashion colors
Yeah.
really is really fantastic.
Hannah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much.
All
Kyle,
right.
come back out.
Kyle's back.
Kyle is back. Again, your height and the sizing you're wearing.
6'3" and medium.
Awesome.
All right, so here we are with, you know, a jacket that's very similar to the beige one that he had before. I mean, the pale gray one, excuse me. This is in that matte black. I was just, you know, I do gravitate to black a lot, but one of my favorite combinations is black and ivory. And I saw that there was a lot of ivory in the collection, a lot of black, so I wanted to put this look together specifically to talk to the fact that, you know, I think winter white always sounds a little bit stodgy to me. You know, I'd rather just like treat ivory or treat white as just a winter color,
Right.
you know, and this is, especially when it's in corduroy, these pants can be worn with everything. You're wearing ivory in a little bit heavier fabric because you got it in a turtleneck. So here you've got an ivory mix and then you hit it with that black, which is just, you know, stunning against it. And then, you know, black accessories from head to toe with the cap and the belt and of course the sneakers. So black and ivory, 100% guys, that is a great combination for you. It's also a great way for guys to wear ivory in the winter and not be afraid of kind of it being a post-Labor Day faux pas, because it's not.
And I love the fact that this is a cord. It looks
Yeah.
so chic and elegant. It's
Yes.
like a frumpy, you know.
Absolutely.
It's a really, really thin gauge. It's also, again, two-way stretch, which is amazing. They're launching a little later this season, so you're getting a preview of these, but I would really, really recommend, you know, guys just snatching up a few colors of these.
Great.
Because they're really
$49
easy. Yeah.
for that pant.
Exactly.
It's great. And it has belt loops. You do belts now. This is a
Yeah, we do.
fantastic belt you do in black and brown. It's the perfect width. It goes with everything.
And
Makes
this
things
is-
look rugged but elegant.
And this is the same parka we saw, like you mentioned, in the previous look, but this is just shown in black.
Yes.
So
Right on.
one other thing I want to mention,
Mhm.
it's the fine merino turtleneck that Kyle is wearing. And my favorite part is, because I'm a stiffler for dry cleaning, I just
Yes.
don't have the time, it's machine washable.
That's great.
It's
And
really
and dry
easy.
cleaning is expensive, let's face it.
Exactly.
Crazy.
So now that, you know, we're all kind of getting ready for potential unknown, this is great, you know, sort of thing, and make it really easy to care for.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Thanks, Kyle.
Great.
Thank you.
Hannah, come back out.
Here she is.
Oh, I love this.
I
So
know,
sporty.
it's so
I
good.
love this. Hannah, again, your height and your sizing.
I'm 5'10" and I wear a small.
Great.
Okay, so I think if I'm correct, you said, Hannah, you said this is your favorite look, or one of
Yeah.
your favorite looks.
Like, all my top 3 looks.
Top 3.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So 3 out of 10 or whatever. So that's pretty good. That's pretty good. One of my favorite looks also too, and it's that thing we talked about earlier, which is proportion.
Yeah.
She's wearing, you know, this is a brand new top for you, this oversized top that has a, guys can see it or not, but it's got the zipper detail on the neckline. It is a really interesting fabric. It's almost like a very soft neoprene, which is like a scuba fabric.
It's a dry
And-
sweat material, which is actually used in some of our sports utility wear offering, but to your point,
Fantastic.
yeah.
And it's a little bit longer, so if you took your hands out of your pockets, you can see that it falls down a little bit, not only the arms, but also the length of so you can wear it all sorts of ways. She could wear that with a pair of, you know, beat up jeans, or she can wear it with a skirt, and it's really fun to play with, especially because of the proportion.
And she's also wearing the smart ankle pants again, so the pants
Yeah.
that were worn
Yeah.
earlier in a different color, but it just goes to show the versatility of this.
And the ankle pant's been around pretty much since the beginning, hasn't
And
it?
we actually offer them for guys as well.
Yep.
For gentlemen. Funnily enough, a lot of photographers swear by them because of the stretch and comfort.
Right.
They're always moving, they're always on
Yes.
the go. You know, you go to a fashion show, you
Yes.
need to look a certain way.
Yes.
So it looks really chic, but at the same time has that sort of really sport utility to them. So
Well, I think that is the ultimate formula of what UNIQLO stands
Yeah.
for. It's like comfortable, but it's like chic, and you've built all these incredible details into it. So it's a tailored pant, so it has pockets in the right places. It has a zipper fly.
Right.
You know, it's not a baggy sweatpant, and I know you do sweatpants, and they're very tailored. But it's like, this is for the guy who's like, I want the feeling of something really comfortable, or the girl, but I also want some tailored elements.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the bucket hat.
Let's
That's
talk
new
about
for the season, isn't it?
That is new for the season, and
So
it's
cute.
a corduroy. It's actually currently available. And again, our hats also, this specific hat has a UV protection technology built into it, so we're looking out for you. We want to make sure that you're well protected from the sun's rays.
It is the year of the bucket hat, and you've got a great one. I mean, the fact that it's I think it's called a 8-panel. That's some bucket hats are just 2 or 3 panels. This is an 8-panel, so it's actually quite a difficult bucket to build, and you put a lot of work into this. It has a little bit more of a rounded crown, and for $30, I think it's absolutely.
I'm writing that one down.
I mean,
I just learned something today.
I mean, it just lifts everyone's style. Get a bucket and wear it with everything.
Yeah. No, Hannah, you look great. Thank you so
You
much.
do look incredible.
All right, this one that's coming out is one of my favorites.
Yes, yes.
Kyle.
And we know why. We know why. Spill the beans, Michael.
Spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
Again, tell us your height and what sizes you're wearing.
6'3" and medium.
Awesome.
Okay, so Michael's going to talk us through this one because he has a favorite combination that he loves.
I mean, clearly, denim on denim's always been my staple, but Jim pulled this together during our initial style out. I was like, oh, this is so great. What made me really happy too is using our beautiful fleece product, which has been around since '94 at UNIQLO, but also matching it to the subtlety of the stitching of this jean. It's just about those details. It's such a great look, really relaxed, really easy. Yeah, it's wonderful.
What I tell people sometimes is, because people are like, oh, you go to the fashion shows in Europe, and is that your biggest sense of inspiration? And I said, it's one of them, but I can get inspired from, sitting on a bench in the city and watching people go by. And sometimes the most serendipitous things will happen. I just let them happen. And I remember I was putting this look together, and you were talking to me, and you were wearing a denim shirt and denim pants. And I had the bottom, and I had the fleece, but I didn't have the shirt underneath. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do a denim shirt with this. So you inspired me to do this.
I appreciate it.
And I love the denim on denim. Again, we're respecting the fleece. We're dressing it up instead of dressing it down.
Yeah.
You might have in college days, you might have put a T-shirt under this, but now it's time to respect it. And this is going to keep you so warm and toasty, but you don't have to put a big outerwear piece on. And this is definitely next level stylish with the all denim underneath.
Not even just stylish. This fleece has a really interesting story. It's made out of 100% recycled PET bottles.
That's awesome.
Which is really, really cool.
100% sustainable.
Yeah. So it'll be available in 10 colors this upcoming season. So not only will you look great, but I think, knowing that you're consuming something that's
exactly.
been created in a way that's sustainable is also
definitely
checks a lot of good boxes.
Another inspiration for this look was this color. I call it goldenrod. I don't know what you guys call it, but I love the idea that it kind of plays into the stitching on the jeans, because the jeans have kind of a gold stitching on it. So when in doubt, always do a little bit of matching. Listening out there, it's like if you can match colors a little bit, whether you wear them head to toe in one color, or you play with a 2-color thing like ivory and black, or you take a little bit of detailing off your jean like the gold and play that into your polar fleece. That always shows good style when you've taken the time to match something.
Awesome. Kyle, thank you so much.
Thank you, Kyle.
We appreciate it.
Hello
again, Hannah. Your height and sizing, please.
So I am 5'10" and I wear a small.
Okay. So I love this jacket because I think it's super versatile. This is one of those jackets where you could, go on a job interview with it.
Yeah.
Or you could hang out with your friends at a restaurant at night. I love everything about this color combination with this kind of pinky flesh crew neck underneath, the shoulder bag, which looks super cool, and there's those flared pants again. So it's kind of it's kind of a mashup of all sorts of casual things that
Yeah.
when they're pulled together, it really has a vibe to it. It really has a sense of great style. I think the crossbody bag is a new item for you.
It's a new item for us, and it's actually doing really well. It went viral in the EU.
It did.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So snatch them up. They're really, really great. I personally have one as well. I use it for biking. It's really easy.
I'm seeing $19 for that.
19 bucks.
Incredible.
19 bucks. I also want to just point out one thing about this jacket. It's a little bit longer than a traditional tailored jacket, which gives it a bit of a more casual feeling, the same way that you've just styled it. But yeah, it's so great.
It's that oversized thing that we're seeing a lot. We're seeing a lot with influencers. We're seeing a lot in the culture and the zeitgeist. And I feel like in this color and this lighter weight fabric, this is something that you can buy now and wear now, even though it's from your fall collection.
Right.
So go for a little bit of a darker color, like this kind of, what would you call this? It's almost like a hazelnut or a chestnut color, and start playing with different mauves and warmer tones, and then throw it with a pair of beautiful flared jeans.
So there's one piece that Hannah's wearing that is not part of the UNIQLO core collection. It's actually part of UNIQLO U line, which is designed by Christophe Lemaire, and it's the UNIQLO U t-shirt underneath. It's available year-round. It's been named as many people's favorite t-shirts. The cut's really great. The weight of the fabric is wonderful. And it sort of has like a little bit more of an exaggerated and thicker neckline.
I love it. Christophe is so talented.
So great.
The fact that you have him in your design team, and he's doing such wonderful things.
Yeah, I mean, we have you here now too. It's awesome. We've got the best of the best.
Yeah, amazing.
Hannah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Again, everyone that's tuning in, please send in your questions. I know that the teams backstage are responding furiously. I'm going to check questions as we bring out Kyle with our next look, and we'll have a few answers for you after we present this. But Kyle, first, your height and the sizing.
6'3" and I'm wearing a medium.
All right, so this is one of those items that I'm actually afraid I'm not going to get to the store fast enough. I might have to leave early, actually, because
With this jacket?
This jacket is like
I bought it yesterday because of you.
flipping me out.
I was like, I need it in my size
Yeah.
as I saw you style it.
And you do it in like 3 or 4 colors, but I gravitated right away to this color. I thought, wow, you've taken a lumberjack jacket, a buffalo plaid it's called, which we've all seen in red and black. We've all seen it in those kind of traditional colors and that kind of like, lumberjack way. But you really turn it on its head by doing it in this beautiful ivory and gray combination. And it's got all the bells and whistles of a work jacket. It's the same silhouette as the one I have on. And some details, if I could just call them out, I love an on-seam pocket. So you've got this pocket that goes right into the seam. So it's a little bit hidden, but when you need it, it's there. Again, I can't say enough how much guys love pockets. So this is filled with pockets. And it's just incredibly chic, and it's very urbane looking. You can wear it in the big city, you can wear it in the country, you can wear it with a pair of jeans. I've, again, wanting to lift some of these pieces and show how sophisticated they are. I put it with the gray pant and the turtleneck, the bucket hat and corduroy like Hannah was wearing, and it just made it a much more sophisticated look. This can go right from weekend into date night.
No joke, I picked this up after the style out. I was like, I want to get this before it sells out. I just wanted to mention to everybody that is watching, it does run a little oversized. I got myself a size extra small, 5'9", and typically like a size 38 US suit. So it does run a little bit big, but that's part of the beauty of it. You want it to be comfortable.
You want it to be comfortable. I mean, I went for a size that fits me pretty much in the shoulders, and I think on Kyle we have something that's falling off the shoulders a little bit, but I like that look too.
Yeah.
A little bit oversized, has a little bit some streetwear roots there, and Americana feeling, but purely sophisticated and cool.
But another wonderful element about this jacket too, it's fully lined, so it's not itchy at all,
Let's see the
which is also
lining.
really important to know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And then again, Kyle is wearing the smart ankle pants, which is the pant that Hannah was wearing earlier.
Yes.
With the men's version. So we were talking about it being really comfortable. There's stretch in this trouser. There's also a drawstring inside. It's a really great go-to. A lot of guys at the office wear them. They don't look too bulky. They don't look too wide. I think you see guys on the subway sometimes, you're like, why are your pant bottoms so wide? Like, taper them a little bit.
Taper them a little bit, and I think that's, if you buy, let's say you buy this pair of pants, and what do these go for? $50 or something, these pants.
Yep.
It's like if you
50.
feel they need more tapering, then spend the $20 $25 to get them tapered, but they do come nice and tapered like this. Another shout out for these stretch pants is a lot of pants with stretch in them look like they have stretch in them. They have they have an oily finish to them. They're a little bit, you know, a little bit slippery looking. This has a matte finish to it. It's a combination of, I don't know if there's natural fibers in it, but whatever you've done to it, you have given it more of a matte finish, which also elevates it.
One other note.
Yes.
We're gonna keep adding notes.
Keep adding.
I have a pair of these and I've had them for legitimately 3 years.
Yep.
Still good to go.
Amazing.
Which is awesome. Kyle also is wearing another one of the merino wool sweaters, which is, again, 100% machine washable. You can't go wrong with that.
Love it.
So that's
And what would you say to someone who machine washes that? Would they wash it halfway and then take it out and hang it up, or can you just dry it all? I mean, dry it all the way, or just dry it halfway?
I would take it out and flat dry.
Flat dry. Okay.
Flat dry it.
Flat dry.
Flat dry
Michael
it.
said flat
Don't
dry. I'm
want
going
it
to flat
to
dry
stretch.
everything
Flat dry
from now
it.
on.
Yes.
Flat dry. All right. Kyle,
Thank you so much.
just keep walking.
Keep walking.
Just keep walking out of here and don't come back, because that is, you got to have that jacket.
I have one question that came up, and actually right before Hannah comes out,
All right.
is
Let's do
what's
it.
the secret? Sorry,
Who is this from?
This is Jocelyn from Long Island.
Jocelyn. Long Island?
Long
Yes.
Island. Jocelyn wants to know, what is the secret of putting together a great woman's look, and it comes down to proportions.
It does come back down to proportions. I would say that, you know, when you're a woman and you've got a certain particular style, I think it's always fun to think about, what's my alter ego? What's like something that I wouldn't have thought to put together, right? So if I like florals or patterns or color, what would it look like if I did something a little bit mannish or a little bit tailored? So maybe another thing that I think is really fun, and I encourage guys to do it as well as girls, is like find someone whose style you really love and then and copy it. You know, it's like if you love the way Emma Stone looks, or you love the way, you know, Beyonce looks. If you see someone that you love the way they look, it's like take elements from that, you know, and then it's kind of like, that's the fun about fashion, you know? Sometimes you're like, I could never wear that, but maybe you could. So take a chance. Take a chance, take a leap. Yes.
That's good advice.
Yep.
Really good advice. All right, Hannah, up next.
Okay, this is another favorite look
You're
of
back.
Hannah's.
Yes. It's the pants.
Again, remind
Yes.
us of your height and the sizes you're wearing.
So I'm 5'10" and I wear a small.
Very nice.
Fantastic. Okay, Hannah loves these pants, and so do we.
do.
These were on someone who works on your team,
Ariana.
Ariana.
Yes, she's backstage waving
She
to
has,
us.
she has these pants on. I'm flipping out over them,
Yes.
not knowing that they're UNIQLO. Of course, they are UNIQLO.
Yeah.
And she's wearing with the white shirt, and we had to replicate this look. And then the Air Force One jacket, which you offer in a few different colors, is, for me, is always the favorite for me. The go-to is this kind of steely green, which is the classic Air Force One color. So again, a little bit on the fuller proportion, but it's cropped a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just got such good attitude. She's wearing a white, more of a blouse material shirt, but it's man-tailor shirt. And again, yes, t-shirt and jeans, great, but why not elevate it a little bit? This whole styling session is about elevating your clothes and going into UNIQLO and looking your very best.
But I love the crisp texture of the shirt against the
Yes.
green of this
Yes.
this jacket too. Nice
Yes.
play on tone. Another little note, I actually own this jacket, the men's version, and it is my go-to for biking in the winter. It keeps me so warm.
That's great.
Literally
That's good to know.
Just nothing but a warm and thin layer of heat tech. With this jacket, you're good to go. It's also water resistant. It's wonderful. And also cut really, really well for guys as well.
Jacket's called the Michael.
It should be.
And what color do you have it in?
It's a hunter green. It's a little bit darker.
A little bit darker, yeah. You have it in great, great colors.
Yeah.
There's just something about, sometimes I love the idea of two colors together that are in the same tone.
Yeah.
Like if you squint, the gray and the green almost look the same tone. And that can be successful if you pop it with a light or a dark color. In this case, the white shirt really
Pulls it all together
really pulls
nicely.
it all together. Yeah.
Very nice. And then next time we'll get Ariana on camera to show off the pants as she wears them. Very right.
She might be wearing today.
All right, Hannah, thank you so much.
you,
We
Hannah.
appreciate it. Kyle, welcome back. Oh, my favorite fleece. I love this. Remind us of your height and the sizes that you're wearing.
6'3" and all medium.
Awesome.
So I walked into the store last Sunday just to kind of sniff around a little bit,
Yeah.
and also it's my favorite store to go in Soho, and I saw this blue sweatshirt on a hanger.
You
and
did mention this, yeah.
I had to take a picture of it. I could show it to you on my iPhone. I took a picture of it, and I was like, I have to incorporate this somewhere. And it was sitting next to. It wasn't another sweatshirt. I don't think it was a T-shirt, but it was next to I think a shirt that was in a khaki color. And I was like, whatever I do on the day I style, I'm going to put this blue and khaki together because I love those two tones together. So what I've done here is I've layered the blue sweatshirt with a tan T-shirt underneath. And this is I think this is the U T-shirt. It's the one that has a little bit beefier neckline.
It is. So
the
it's
crew
similar
neck.
to what Hannah was wearing earlier.
Similar to what
UNIQLO,
Hannah was
yeah.
wearing, exactly. And then, just loving all these. They feel new colors, cognac, toast, whatever you want to call the color of this fleece. And again, it's like just amping up the style quotient on the fleece and doing it with these beautiful chinos, and not always saying fleeces for sweats, fleeces for jeans. So. So it's a color combination and it's a modernization of the look.
And I'm glad there's this focus on fleece that you've put. Fleece is such a big category. It always is for us every year. And then this season, again, we're expanding the windproof fleece category. So similar to what Hannah wore in her second look with that sort of microfilm that keeps out the wind, this has the same sort of technology built into it. So it could really be worn as an outerwear piece. A lot of the executives in our office actually wear this. Dyson, our CEO, swears by this. He's always traveling. It's something that you could throw on a plane.
It's so good.
Whether you're, we're traveling to Toronto quite a bit as well, so it's really, really great. It's a great piece.
Whether you're always on a plane like we are,
Yeah.
or if you're always you need a layer that you can either wear or throw into your bag, and also why not when you're in the depth of winter put a beautiful down coat of the same color over it?
Yeah.
That's a sophisticated way to wear sportswear. I'm noticing on the back there's this detailing, which I know is helping the collar to stand up, but it's also, is that part of the windproof technology?
Exactly, you've hit the nail right on the head.
Okay.
It sort of keeps you protected from the elements from the back of your neck, so
I love
it keeps
that.
you warm.
So
Yeah.
it's not even though the fabric is soft, it doesn't have a floppy collar that goes down.
Exactly.
It stays nice and tight, which I love.
Yes. Kyle, thank you so much.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Hannah, come on out.
All right. So cute.
Oh my God, and look at us. We look so color coordinated, all of us together. Pop a color.
There we go. Except me, I'm always wearing black. Okay.
Hannah, remind us of your height and your sizing.
I'm 5'10" and this is all small.
Awesome.
Amazing. So I wanted to highlight this turtleneck because I saw it. It was just this beam of light came down.
Yeah.
I was like, this is the most beautiful kind of bottle green, hunter green, whatever you want to call it. And really wanted to just show off the rib turtleneck that I know we've shown a few times. But this is mainly to talk about that. And then the flared jean, which I'm just crazy about. Light wash is not just for summer. Light wash goes right into the fall, especially when you pair it with other things that are a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
And love this men's shirt. Almost looks like a business shirt, and tying that around the waist just gives it a little attitude.
I like what you mentioned about the color of this turtleneck. It's actually available in 11 different colors.
11 in men's and women's.
Yeah, so it's a
Amazing.
grab and go. And again, it's the extra fine merino wool, so again, 100% machine washable. But yeah, it's these grab and go items, which I think make it so easy to make UNIQLO like the building blocks for anything that you're
Yes,
putting together for
absolutely.
yourself. So
And what you've done with so many of these, I wouldn't even call them basics, but what you've done with so many of these greatest hits is that you've increased the color assortment, or you changed the color assortment.
Yeah.
This green is it's a very exciting color, and it's very, very rich looking, and you wouldn't know that this turtleneck is only, $49.90, okay?
You
And
cannot
if you
go wrong.
wash it the way Michael tells you to, it's gonna last forever.
And again, we call a lot of our items, our masterpieces, because we really do consider every piece of our clothing a masterpiece in the sense that we're always looking to perfect it. We always wanted to do, you know, take it to the next level, whether it's with the color, with the seam that we've received, you know, feedback from customers.
Sure.
So, again, you're wearing one of our little masterpieces, Hannah.
Love it. Hannah
I'm
is the
honored.
masterpiece. Do you like the color, Hannah?
I do. I really like how it pops.
Yes.
Nice.
You
Thank
look
you so
great.
much.
Thank you very much.
Kyle.
Hello.
Hello again. Again, can you tell us your height and the sizing that you're wearing?
I'm 6'3", wearing all medium.
Okay, so you know this kind of wardrobe of fall looks from UNIQLO would not be complete without a hoodie. I've always been a pullover fan, but lately I've been getting into the zip hoodie again.
Yeah.
And I think what I tried to put together here is the idea that you can layer the hoodie. Yes, the hoodie in a way is a layer, but I think a lot of people think like throw on a t-shirt, put a denim shirt under, zip it up, and you're out the door. But you can actually layer it and layer it and layer it, and
Yeah.
it turns into this piece of outerwear. And then this is the forever, you know,
ULD.
new and improved,
Yes.
right? What are the initials again? I was supposed to.
ULD.
ULD.
Yeah.
We'll never forget that, but maybe I will. But ULD is the vest that I think, you know, most of the people that are watching this have, maybe in a couple different colors. But this, you know, this is a very kind of homage to like classic American sportswear. You know,
Yeah.
it's khakis. It's a zip front hoodie. It's a down vest, and it's a baseball cap. But just done a little bit more dressed up, a little bit more tasteful. And I always say to guys, like, you know, be aware that it's usually your, you know, if your partner is a girl, the girl's usually going to be a little bit more dressed up than you. So even if you're wearing sweats, give it a little bit more thought.
Yeah.
You know, that's the key to good manners. Like dress up a little bit. So if you want to wear a zip hoodie, wear it like this.
Have you match your partner a little
Exactly.
bit? One element I want to mention about this specific ULD is it's been updated this season. So we have the thicker quilting that's on the front and the back. Just also give it, I think, more of a utilitarian look, a little
Yes.
bit more sporty. Typically, this would have been doubled in the amount of
That's
quilting that we
right.
have, but this is a new look. And we've also matched the zipper to the color of the actual garment itself.
DTM.
Yes.
Dyed to match.
Exactly.
We're all about three-letter
I'm like, note to self.
explanations. I think what I love about this too, and it's been since the inception of this vest, is it's so tailored, this vest. So you can see how it's cut in a little bit in the shoulder. You know, I always feel like a down vest. Most of them are just kind of like these gigantic coats of armor, and this one just fits so beautifully under a sport jacket
Yeah.
or over a hoodie.
It's
So
a
it looks
nicer
trim.
frame. It's awesome. The cashmere V-neck long sleeve sweater that you're wearing, I think underneath, right?
Yes.
11 different colors.
Cashmere.
It comes in 11 different colors. And you can't beat that. It's, again, sort of like going into a candy store.
Yes.
And at the price that we're offering it, I think it's second to none. It's $159. It's 100% cashmere, and you can't go wrong.
You can't get a cashmere sweater for $159 anywhere but UNIQLO. The quality is incredible. I can attest to that because
Right.
they never pill.
Yeah.
They always hold their shape. And the fact that there are so many colors, because when you see a turtleneck or a crew neck out there, yes, they have the black, the navies, and grays, maybe a camel. But the fact that you've done, you know, pastels, you've done brights, I mean, it really is a candy store of cashmere.
We love that.
Candy store of cashmere. There we go.
Kyle, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hannah, welcome back. Oh, I love this.
So
outerwear
good,
piece. I
right?
love it. So cute. Good
Yeah.
proportions. Again, tell us your height and the sizes that you're wearing right now.
I'm 5'10", and this is all small.
Beautiful.
Amazing. So here we are, respect the fleece. Here we have fleece
Again.
in, right? But you've cut it in so many different proportions. This one is the short pullover, and it's got such, I mean, even, look at the way the hood is engineered. Everything
Yep.
is just so beautiful and tailored. The detailing on the pockets in the front, the fact that it rides up a little bit short. I've put a crew neck sweatshirt underneath it, so that comes out the bottom a little bit. And I just love that also. You wouldn't necessarily need that layer, but I like the idea that it's the same color. Again, it's an ivory and black combination. It's playing with proportions.
Yeah.
This is this is a little bit fuller pant, and this is kind of Hannah's counterpart to Kyle's black and ivory look. But I just need to hear all the facts
All
about
the
this
facts.
little shearling pullover, because it's so
Well,
great.
this is one of the 5 new styles that we're launching of fleece, of windproof fleece for fall winter. The first one we saw on Hannah with that longer coat.
Yes.
But again, this has that windproof technology built in, and we wanted to make it a bit more playful and more of like a fashion
Nice.
piece. So
Yes.
we played with the proportions a little bit, and also the pockets too. Those little kangaroo pockets.
Love it.
Keep you nice and warm and cozy. So. Really, really great piece, super versatile, whether you want to wear it on its own, on the go, or even layered underneath something.
So fantastic.
Really, really easy. Do you like the pants, Hannah?
I do. I think this might be like the same one as the gray one.
They
and
are.
I really like how it tailors. So
Yes.
of
So this
course,
is
I
one
love
of
both.
one of the 3 looks, one of the
Yes.
3 favorites. Okay.
Yes.
I think you
I-
said that about 6 looks already. No, I'm just kidding.
I can see how good she feels in it. I mean, she looks terrific in it, but this
Yeah.
is one of those tops that's just gonna like make you feel good. It's
Yeah.
got attitude, and it's a takeout a classic, but it's so well done.
And then, gang, I just want to mention that this specific hoodie won't be available until October. So it's something that you should sort of put in your cart now and get notified once it becomes available for purchase. And these trousers come in different colors, but we are out of stock in a few. So please check, on the site to see which colors are available for immediate purchase. But wanted to call that out because they go pretty quickly. So that's it.
I think she's thinking about how am I going to get this, because I got to set my timer and
Yeah.
make sure I
I
get.
kind of want to have Kyle come out at the same time.
Okay, yeah, let's do
as
it. Let's
Hannah
do it.
leaves, just because. No, wait. Show the
Maybe-
pairing.
Yeah,
of the
show
two.
pairing. You can cover us up. It's fine.
This is exactly what Jim was talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
Yep. It's the black and cream. It just spoke to me when I saw these pieces on the rack, and I mean, you guys at UNIQLO are just killing it. And this fleece is probably my favorite fleece for guys.
Okay, Hannah, you gotta go.
Thank you,
The
Hannah.
color combination we wanted to show.
We did, and that's an excellent point, because it keeps showing up time and time again. So I'm going to go right to the bottom, because here we have, even though you don't do the lace-ups, I want to show that like wearing a pair of lace-up shoes shows that this occasion is, elevated, right?
Right.
It's like he's going, I say date night a lot, but he's going to like a special event with his friends or his partner, or a family. Maybe he's going to meet the parents, something like that. But this jacket with the stand-up collar, it's got so much attitude to it. It just like, I want to put this on Roger Federer and, see him in the Swiss Alps where he lives. So,
And
that's,
he'll stay warm because
Yeah.
this is another windproof fleece.
right.
This is a fluffy windproof fleece, so it's a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's fluffier than the other one, isn't it?
It's a little bit, it's a much softer texture. But again,
Beautiful.
that windproof technology built into it will keep you super, super warm.
Yes.
Yeah, and I love what you've done with it. I mean, it shows that fleece could be worn in any different kind of way.
Yes, and clean. Just it's very simple with that sweatshirt underneath, but it's effective. And again, it's like, I think, respect the fleece. I'll say it again, but just this piece, buy it for something special.
Yeah.
Yes, buy it to keep you warm, but it's like it's a real stylish piece. And yes, you can wear it on the airplane to keep you warm, but it really completes the look. You'll get a lot of compliments on this one.
Thank you so much, Kyle.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate it. Jim, one thing I wanted to sort of
Yes.
bring up, and I think it's something that on a lot of people's minds these days is,
Tell me.
the potential of a recession coming, and
Yes.
not so much how we should prepare, but just how to spend more wisely. And I
Mhm.
think we've been able to show that, we could pull together full looks under $200.
Yes.
You've seen every single designer under the sun, and
Mhm.
if you could just attest to or just talk about how you could be stylish
Yes.
without needing to break the bank, essentially.
Yes. I mean, I have a little bit of a formula. It's called each season you should purge things that you don't wear. So things that you don't wear can go to be resale, or they could go to friends, or they could go to charity. And then you want to merge the things that you are buying with the things that you have that you already love. And then you need to splurge. So you need to buy some new things. So purge, merge, and splurge. So as corny as that might sound, it actually helps people, because I feel like each season you need to buy some new things, because the minute you buy them, they become your signatures, right? And whether it be the fleece, whether it be, you know, the green turtleneck or whatever it is, you'll buy that piece and that will be the thing that kind of defines your style for that season. So when you look at prices like UNIQLO has, and you know, the real kind of mind-blowing thing was when you said the full outfit was under $200. I mean, that's really spending money wisely. And also, if you look at a lot of these looks, and hopefully later people will be able to take a look at the lookbook that we photographed.
Yeah.
We did a full lookbook for you guys so you can see how these were put together. You'll see that there's a lot of cross-pollination, that you can move these pieces around and really make a dynamic wardrobe. You know, not only with things that you might already have from UNIQLO, but just starting from the ground up and not spending a lot of money.
That's really, really good advice. And I think the one other thing I would point out is craftsmanship, right?
Yes.
You don't want to buy something at a lower price point and then have it fall apart in, let's say, a month's time.
Yeah, exactly.
So looking at that quality as well is really important.
I mean, when did you open the Soho store in New York?
It's been, oh my God, it's going to be 16 years. 16
years.
Yeah.
So some of the turtlenecks I have kind of date back to at least 10 or 12 years.
Yeah.
And they're holding up beautifully. So the workmanship is incredible, and the Japanese technology and ingenuity and all of the time that gets put into the craftsmanship of these clothes. I've been to the headquarters in Japan, as you have, and I've seen how it all happens, and it is just staggering. The amount of time and money and technology that's put into these pieces. So you're buying, you know, a fashion piece, but you're also buying something that's going to last for a long time, and something that might be more of an outer piece now, but next season it turns into a layering piece.
And you just have it.
You just have it.
Keep rotating.
Yeah.
We're down to our final two looks.
We are?
Yes. Final two.
Oh no, I don't want it to end.
I know, right? You keep going.
Just keep coming.
So let's bring out Hannah. Hannah, again, tell us your height and your sizing, please.
I'm 5'10", and this is a small.
Amazing. So as I was pointing to this,
there
you're
she
basically
is.
wearing, you know, the wet look or the whatever you call this. Do you have a name for this? It's the shiny. Okay.
Shiny. It's our new offering this season, and
Amazing.
It's beautiful. It's this beautiful shiny fashion color.
I think when I saw this little skirt and wanted to put it with a turtleneck, I thought, you know, let's finish this off with something that will really make it special. So obviously the turtleneck and the skirt are matte, and the skirt plays into a little bit of this mini thing we've been seeing lately, you know, whether it be, you know, hemlines are all over the place now, which is fun. It doesn't mean you need to zero in on one, but if you're going to get a short skirt, this one's economical and super fun. And then the shiny nylon against the matte just looks super cool. And Hannah, if you could stand, oh, you're doing it right now, stand in profile and you can see the volume in the back of this jacket. I mean, it has such a cool shape to it. And it has drawstrings in the bottom, so you can make it even more kind of bubbly, you know, a little bit more of a cocoon, and pull them in, and you can play with a lot of these pieces and make, you know, if she doesn't, you know, contract the drawstring, then it is more of a square cut. If she pulls it in, then it turns into a little bit more of a round shape.
Makes sense.
Really, really fun.
Another thing I want to point out is this turtleneck. It's heat tech. So it's typically, you know, it's been marketed as an innerwear piece, but it's amazing on its own. Even as a turtleneck, it'll keep you warm. Or if you wanted to have a more tailored look, even a beautiful jacket underneath. If you're going to the office, even with a tailored pant, heat tech really sort of serves that dual purpose of being functional and also just stylish as an everyday, you know, piece.
And how fun if she needs to get, you know, if she goes to a colder environment, she can put on leggings, obviously, but she could put on a sweater over that because it's innerwear or outerwear.
Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah.
One other thing I want to point out, it's actually not available in this show, is airism. You know, heat tech is typically, you know, used in the winter months, but a lot of people might be a little too warm and need a sort of piece that'll keep them a little bit sort of cooler underneath a chunky sweater or something else. So airism is a really other good sort of innovative fabric and product offering that we have that I think could work really, really well for that. And
is this airism?
This one is not. This one is heat tech, but airism comes in black, it comes in white, and all colors as well.
Amazing.
So,
awesome.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you, Hannah. Do we have any more questions?
We do, actually. Sorry, I'm
Okay.
having too much fun talking to you.
Such a blast.
I'm not looking at the questions that I should be looking at.
I think we have a question over here from Chris.
What is the best style tip for men in general? I'm a guy who doesn't have to wear suits to work every day, but need to look business casual.
What are Jim's best style tips for men in general? See, general questions are a little bit hard to I would need to know a little bit more about you, Chris, but I would say that you don't have to wear, I have to say that this is perfect for our next look. We're not going to bring him out yet, but UNIQLO offers these incredible lightweight suit separates. So the great thing now is most suits out there, but especially at UNIQLO, are sold as separates. So if you can buy the jacket separate from the pants. So if the sizing is different, it works for you beautifully. So I like the idea of always having a jacket, like a blazer, in your arsenal, especially for fall. And that blazer can be worn with everything from corduroy jeans to denim to chinos to everything. But at least you're respecting your sense of style, respecting, the workplace. You don't have to wear it in a traditional way. I think when guys think of suits, they think of like, I've got to put a shirt and tie on. I've got to be a banker or a lawyer. But, if you're not a banker or a lawyer, banker and lawyers aren't even wearing ties these days. But sometimes you just want to wear a great, suit, and your suits are unconstructed. And I would say if that tailored piece doesn't really suit your career path, I would say, go for the cardigan, go for the over jacket like this. So look for a piece of outerwear, especially for fall, that you feel comfortable in, and then elevate it. Wear a turtleneck under it, or wear all the things we've been saying today, or wear it in a monochromatic color combination, or wear it in ivory and black, so to speak. So I would say that, everything you need is at UNIQLO. I'm saying that because you know how much I love UNIQLO, not just because we're here. And to find a piece, especially an outerwear piece, and treat it like this is, I would say a few years ago, this would be considered an outerwear piece, but this is something that I would keep on in an office or in a Zoom meeting, or, if I needed to meet a client for something. And I think of those pieces as being a little bit different, but style them in a more sophisticated way.
Always remember too about your former team at GQ. Everyone had a different personality, but everyone looked put together in their own way.
Right.
And to your point too.
Oh, I love my team.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Maybe it was just like, a pair of jeans that we're about to see. It's one of my favorite looks.
Yes.
With a jacket.
Yes.
But it was always a level of, there was that one piece that elevated the entire look.
Exactly.
In a way.
So this is
Kyle.
This is, well, yes, this is Kyle. This look is kind of an homage to what you're talking about, which is, for many, not to bring it back to me, but for many years, my go-to outfit was an unconstructed blazer, a turtleneck, and a pair of jeans. And until it got super cold, this down vest went underneath. And if I was going to a fashion event, if I was going to a store opening for UNIQLO or whatever, going to have dinner with a designer, that vest could stay on because, it's winter already, and I don't have to bring an extra coat, but it's incredibly stylish. And here are those faded blue jeans in a super skinny fit that look so tailored and cool. I mean, he looks like a really chic Italian man with a lot of swagger and style.
Yeah.
It's also one of my other go-tos is if you don't know how to dress, just look at how an Italian man dresses, And this is very Italian, jeans and a blazer. So always that idea of rough and refined, wearing jeans with a hard sole shoe and then putting an elegant jacket with it. Always gives you instant style.
To your point earlier about just having a good, easy jacket.
Yes.
I have a different version of this jacket. Now, hold on, I have to call this out. This jacket is $79.90.
Under $100.
It's $79.90,
well,
and
under
it's
100.
so beautiful. Like you can't really catch it on the camera, but it's like this really nice blue color. But it's our comfort jacket.
It's
I have it in
phenomenal.
a lighter wool, in a black, in a gray. It's so easy to go. To your point,
Yes.
unconstructed.
Yes.
Pack it away, even
Yep.
if it's like a weekend bag. If you're going to
Absolutely.
a dinner, throw it on and go. It's the easiest thing ever.
It's also the thing you're going to get the most compliments on.
Yeah, right?
So if you wear a tailored piece, people are always going to be like, nice jacket.
Yeah.
And who doesn't like a compliment?
Right.
Especially guys. It's like it builds their style confidence to get a compliment.
But with UNIQLO too, what I love, it fits off the rack.
Yeah,
It
does
fits off the rack. It's really
Yes.
easy, and you really, really can't go wrong.
Love it.
You can't go wrong.
Love
and,
it.
And I love that you pair this with, again, the ULD vest underneath
Yes.
for winter in case that's needed.
No, it's a beautiful vest. Hey, did I see that Paul had a question?
One more
Paul
question.
had a question.
Oh, sorry.
Do we know where Paul's from? Maybe he's from Canada.
Maybe Paul's from Canada. When
Yeah.
is premium lamb's wool sweater released? Mid-September for men's and early October for women's. There's your answer.
There's your answer. We got a question and an answer.
All in one.
It's all about the lamb's wool sweater. So that is good to know, and thank you for being so informative today, because whether it's available now or whether it's available in a couple weeks, like that's important to know. And I think a lot of men and women shop now, but it's like, set your alarms. A lot of the stuff isn't coming in for a couple weeks, but that's good too.
Grab it quickly too.
Grab it quickly.
Oh, we have one more question. Do trousers run true to size? And the answer is yes, they do. They run true to size. Make sure you check online if they're sized not numerically, but from sizes small to, let's say, large, medium, XL, that you look at that size range. I'm typically a size 31, but I get a size small in the sort of letter-sized trousers.
Great.
Any more?
Brandon.
Are cord flares exclusive for women? Yes, they are. They will be exclusively available for our female customers, but genderless styling is for everyone. So get a larger size and enjoy them as well. Why not?
I love that idea of
Right?
cord flares on a guy. I mean, it's like one of my favorite references is any movie from the 70s, and
Right?
most likely all the guys are wearing flares.
Or just getting on the J train nowadays,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Kyle, we're going to send you off.
Thank
you.
Thank you so much.
So with that, we've wrapped up UNIQLO's Fall Winter 22 collection, and just want to thank everybody who's joined, the whole UNIQLO staff. You guys can't see it, but there's just like tons of people here that have been instrumental in making this happen, and helped me and helped all of us do this. So it's really fantastic. And we hope you find some great style information. We hope we've answered your questions. Continue to ask us questions on UNIQLO's DM UNIQLO, DM me on my Instagram, and boy, this is going to be a cool fall and winter. There's some really tasty things out there, and I think this is only like one delivery, so
We have so much more to
can I
explore.
come back? Can we do another one of these?
I mean, we
This
need
is
to, right?
So much fun.
I want to say a huge thank you to you. This was
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure. I really am honored that you were able to join us for this show. You were able to help us create these amazing looks for everyone to see, inspiring our viewers and our staff, and this has been a real treat.
Thank you. It's been such a blast doing this, and Michael, you really made this happen. So doing this
I
with you is
appreciate
fun.
it.
It's like a
I
reunion,
know,
right?
from way back when.
From way back when. So thanks for
My
having
pleasure.
me.
Thank you
It's a
to
blast.
Jim again, and thank you to you, the viewers, for joining us and spending an hour of your time with us, going through our fall-winter collection. We hope to see you again soon in 2 weeks, where we'll be coming live from our Fifth Avenue store, celebrating Lifewear Day, which launches on September 2nd. I'm not going to spoil any more details, but you're going to have to check us out on the website and see what that all means. But thank you again. Follow UNIQLO USA on our Instagram channels. And remember that this video will live archived on our website. And we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. And thank you again.
Thank
This
you,
was a
Michael.
pleasure.
So
Thank
much
you.
fun. Yeah.
Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for tuning in.
Bye-bye.
Bye.